this once. What's the worst that could possibly happen? They said. These are the spellbinding words that pour from the mouths of so-called friends, overwhelming in a flood of disillusionment. Can you imagine how it feels to be constantly pounded, nagged, ridiculed, and belittled because you choose not to conform? Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves as I walk you through the life and times, the injustices, the authentic teenage experience of life in a communal township. Our parents raised us with a level of determination, and we cannot disrespect their sacrifices. Absolutely not. But this becomes a very difficult task to carry out when you're surrounded by people who are more fortunate than you are, wealthier, the upper class, if I may say. Now, growing up in the township has definitely taught me, among other things, to be more appreciative, to be more observant, to make the most out of every situation, no matter how daunting it is. Being brought up in a place pervaded with poverty and struggle, where people's minds have been conditioned, their faith and aspirations betrayed, where the vast majority of people suffer with great difficulty to make ends meet. They pay the price of their laziness, illiteracy, guilt, and self-reproach. Dysfunctional homes with alcoholic fathers and abusive mothers. Now, it's not that bad, life in the township, I might say. There are some pretty fascinating images, like the children sitting on the ground playing with rocks. They tell stories through these rocks, stories of things they've imagined and overheard. The children running around unpaved yards with their legs covered in dust, innocently having the time of their lives. The loud, deafening noises resonating from the township. The laughter, joy, contentment on people's faces. Now, they know that they've been deprived and they are poor, but they are too having the time of their lives. Now, I truly believe that coming from a place like this has to build strong and honorable character. It is the effervescence and savor to want more, a purpose-driven life, and a willingness to pay the price. Being that, you know what, it's fine. I don't have the latest gadgets, I don't have the latest trends. No, I'm not complacent. I don't have things handed to me on a silver platter. But if I must boast, I'll boast about the tenacity I have, the drive, the motive to achieve and excel. How I have worked so hard to be where I am, and nothing can tear me down. Now people often wonder, how does she do it? How on earth does she pull it off? Well, it is the proficiency to accept and endure. To know that this suffering is just a phase, and this too shall pass. If you are watching closely, you can see us laughing and playing in our innocence. The street is all we know. Don't you dare for a second think that we don't imagine places that lie tens of hundreds of kilometers away from here, because that's all we ever do. Imagine, imagine, and dream. There are futures in our fantasies, places we will go to when we grow up, places with colors and smells we know so well, because we've been there so many times in our imaginations. But for now, we live, love, play, and trust in the streets, because a person trusts what they are most familiar with. Now one day, this very street will turn and swallow us whole, and only a few of us will be left clinging for dear life. And those of us fortunate enough to get away will. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I speak so passionately about this place where I come from. That is why I thank you, vice-ridden, poverty-stricken, detrimental township, for molding me into the person that I am and into the person that I am to become. Because you know what? I am a force to be reckoned with.